go all the way back to about 2018. A friend is saying Bolare. Interview sometime in 2018, June 2018. I took a position at the time that it should be Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
June 2018.
June 2018. As at that time.
Okay.
I'm taking a position that because Zapapano, you need to come close to him to get a certain understanding of who he is. His hard work, humility, and his understanding of the challenges of this our country, and his service to humanity and the party. I think Ghanaians would be better off when we have him as a president, and it takes a lot of effort and sacrifice to be able to get this thing done. So some of us are supporting His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, not for any fanciful reason, for the fact that maybe he's giving us money, or for the fact that he has promised us anything, but we believe that based on what we know about him, Papano Okodi Ghana or Mampinia, Ghana for Behu say yes, this is somebody who has been properly prepared and ready to serve his people. Minority members of parliament, ACI, say Yatise party no NEC in National Council, ama timelines, and don't forget National Council under the party's constitution is the only body under Article 13(1) that is seized with the jurisdiction to determine the date and venue for the holding of presidential election and then parliamentary elections. So after that decision was made, as party people, we support the decision of NEC and National Council, and then we decided that now that the date has been given, we need to start indicating where we stand. So after the meeting, we are sharing. So we decided that we should go and let His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia know that now that they have sounded the date, we want him to know at the back of his mind that in Parliament he has the men and he has the women. So a good number of us, later on some people were challenging the numbers, but we have said that anyone that you find there was there on his own volition. Okay. First, no, almost see no. Yes,
supported Dr. Bawumia.
And now you can say who is in government. Nobody is in government. So anybody who goes to see Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has done so on his own volition, on a very strong conviction.
More numbers and you're saying, yes, you're 25. Yes, you see, more you're saying.
As at the time I called Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, now you're 60.
Now you're 60.
Now you're 60. 60.
Okay, and I'm out of the
after that meeting, the numbers have increased to about 65.
To about 65. Okay.
And that is way over 70%
of the minority
members of parliament. And I believe very strongly by the time that we go for election on 31st January 2026, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia should have not less than 75% of the members of parliament.
Not less than 75%
of the members of parliament. Because not that those others who are not with us right now have thrown their support to some other candidates.
Okay.
They have also decided that we should give them time to do further consultation and then consider a number of variables. So who knows? After the period of reflection, they may come to us, and we have made a very strong pitch, and we have made a very strong appeal to them for us to have the numbers that we need to be able to make a statement that the party is united, solid behind His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And the minority caucus, the majority of us don't have anything personal against Honorable Ken Ohene Japan and my very good friend, Honorable Dr. Bryan.
Honorable Bryan Champon.
Or Honorable
Educhum.
Yahweh Educhum. Or
Honorable Patrick Bawumia. Now we have about 4 members of parliament, then a former member of parliament.
Exactly.
And I'm my Jomo Hosemo called Dr. Bawumia.
But you see, Ukaya 98 primaries. Now Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Now we're a member of parliament. Honorable J.H. Mensah, senior minister, member of parliament. Dr. Kofi Konedo-Apraku, now a member of parliament. His Excellency John Ajekun Kufuor, now a member of parliament. But he carried the day in parliament.
Okay.
He had majority of members of parliament.
Okay.
So the party at any point in time,
ushered the best person for the job.
They don't look at whether or not anybody a member of parliament and I say on a member of parliament.
Okay. Misa
very best.
So what's the share Ghana for him? Now only Ghana for Kasa. You say when Dr. Bawumia in a movie Northern Ghana free. But we Muslim. You say we Muslim. Now Dr. Bawumia so Muslim at Tunchain. Any power bomudin. Do you feel in your heart say Dr. Bawumia the best in silence now boy and to win power for the new patriotic party?
I think that in answering this question, I need to take you back to 98 again. In 1998, Honorable Malik Al-Hassan Yakubu, former Minister for Interior, not Ononane Eyi Mashabeginia, Oche Eyi
Yendi, yes.
He was also an aspirant at the time. Now, Tuabano, the number of votes that he got was not even up to the number of delegates from Yendi.
I see.
We are not even talking about northern
region
or northern Ghana.
By Yendi in the constituency. Okay.
So we don't vote on the basis of Bibia or Freeba. We don't vote because you are a northerner. We don't vote because you are a Muslim. Otiasie. That is 1998. 2007. The total number of delegates from northern region consists of now Savannah region and of East region. Ebro voter Alhaji Ali Muhammad Nyai.
Okay.
Do you understand? I'm not even talking about Upper West and Upper East.
Northern region.
He came from northern region.
And your Tuabano vote to Nyai was lesser than delegate and if northern
region. Okay. What does that tell you?
It tells you say the party don't look for when your baby will be free.
We sure baby and nipani free. We look at who amongst the lots is capable of winning political power.
And in fact,
MPP
2007, 2010, and 2014. Yere Akufo-Addo beat Honorable Lanche Martin in all the elections were Ashanti region.
Exactly. Even in the last election.
Yeah.
In the last primaries.
Yes.
2023. We had Honorable Adainimo, Kobne J. Japan. Alan Chiramantin,
yes,
Dr. Kofi Konedo-Apraku. There were about 7 or 8 former agric minister,
Dr. Kuto.
About 7 or 8
from the Ashanti region.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia at the end of the second round got over 65% of the votes. Otiasie. In 1998, do you know who proposed President Kufuor as a flag bearer? The late Honorable Mustafa Ali Idris. I remember very strongly. He's the one that came to propose. But Mr. Malik was in the race at the time. So the MPP party is a very wise party. The delegates, those who compose the electoral college, know exactly who can give us power. We know those who have been tried and tested. Like I said, we bear no grudges to any other person. But we are very focused on who we think can get this political power. In this current time, Jidie and say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and any power between Anya to me Amaye. Now, if Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia becomes a flag bearer, what else are you going to say about him that you didn't see in the 2024 election? Again, and now what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia what criticism are you going to criticize him again for? What don't we know about him?
What can we?
So, in the same way that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baya, Obia and Kaimpose, your president, Kanazui, near the idea, and never be brave. I see Bas Brandon, Obia Revi.
Sada and confirm.
Burkina Faso. Then you know, be a refi. He came in as a clean new person, and nobody even talked about Sada again. Nobody talked about Bas Brandon again. Nobody spoke about Ford, Kanazui, all of them. Nobody spoke about them. So if we have a new candidate, we are now going to deal with whatever is going to be thrown at the person now. And we're going to be on the defensive. Don't forget, say, NDC Eddie Nipa for Eneba. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has been to every constituency since 2008, at least minimum 5 to 6 times. There are places that he has gone over 10 times. He's not a new person. Do you know Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? Nobody is going to say that he doesn't know Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So we believe very strongly he's the one who has been marketed way more than any other person in the new protected party. And we believe very strongly he's the one that can give us political power. So that is the position that the minority
MPs no, about 65
and I said currently the number keeps increasing. We have had indication that some people from our side who hadn't decided currently have taken a decision that no, they believe very strongly that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a candidate to beat.
As a Muslim, meaning so what say honorable sticker comments no, or your colleague member of parliament, meaning so you senior and I don't think at the same time. One in the call, so your colleague. Okay. What do you have to say about some more kind?
I'm saying some honorable sticker kind no. Menino akahuasem.
Okay, or personally. Okay.
And even on our minority members
WhatsApp platform. Okay.
Yeah, we have had that engagement at that level. And now we say whatever it is that I wanted to tell him, I've been able to speak to him about.
Okay.
In fact, there was one occasion that I had a banter with him. The following day he called me. He's a very nice gentleman. Adiachieno, a friend me. No catch me say I can be cheno. Now I'm fun a drink alcohol, but going forward he would think about it and then he will reflect. Okay. So now Okoshia and Nura say honorable Stikani honorable Samuel Wuku ni Professor Haruna Mohammed share our TV station biso to discuss the internal politics of the party. And na they stood their grounds and said, they are not going to discuss internal fights of the party on radio or TV. It was when the NDC was having their own primaries, Dr. Dufour and
Ora
Mahama at the time. They didn't bring their representative to stations to come and banter. They come to the station just like I'm doing to talk about the strengths of their candidates, and that's it. But they don't talk about the bad side or the weaknesses, because you see, it's not her a bit in sema and fata about the other candidates. And in the event say Omubi flagbearer, what do we do? My words will be played against me.
Yeah.
And as a member of parliament or as a senior member of the party, I have an obligation to go and campaign for whoever becomes the flag bearer. Because what do I go to tell the people again? So we should be very mindful of our words, so that they say that cows are trapped by their horns,